man is not Ghanaian. And if he is, then he's been corrupted. He is a criminally minded person, and I'm ready for him. He should come. The way his so-called boss tried to come, and I'll see you in court. Hey, Bo, you better not even. Because oh, any bad shit, oh, na kweko down. Call here, I dare you. But he's still trying to find his bearings there. But you're fake confused there. This is the beginning for you. Oh, yeah, fairly sell out like you. This is the beginning of the end for you. You are a traitor, you are a treasonous person, and you are treacherous. This is the guy who showed them the weak link, the needy people within the Ghana Traditional Council. This is the guy. And now you see him? He used you guys, and now he's laughing at you. That's what you get. You were the loophole that they used to get access to this chieftaincy. But thank God we stopped that insanity in its tracks. It's not going to happen on this Ghana land. Never.
This fake Igbo king issue looks like it's dying down, but bro says, hey, it be like say they never start though, because now many issues is arising, many things they come out concerning this fake Igbo king, and it's connected to so many Ghanaians. Hey, as I dey hear this one, guys, my mouth they open like this. Hello guys, without wasting much of your time, guys, let's get right into the video, and please, at the end of it, I would love you to drop your opinion in the comment section. Let's watch.
My guest is from the Nigerian community writer in Ghana, Chief Innocent Lekwema Uke Jelan.
You see, so you cannot come and say, I am the king of the Igbos. That's why even in Ghana here, we, the Igbo community, has it in our constitution that nobody can come and parade himself as the Igbo king.
Igbo community in Ghana has appealed to the Ghana Police Service to, as a matter of urgency, stem a creeping tendency of two members of the community which has the potential to disturb the existing peace within the community and the country in general. According to the office and leadership of the Igbo community, Mr. Chukudi Ihenetu and Mr. Jeffrey Mokujo have arrogated to themselves certain unwarranted powers to the detriment of the peaceful coexistence in the community. Whereas Mr. Chukudi Ihenetu got himself installed chief at his private residence at East Legon in Accra, Mr. Mokuju also did the same in Lagos, Nigeria. Both parties plan to hold their inauguration in Ghana. According to the Igbo community, the activities of the two persons are fraudulent, illegal, and dangerous. Already, their followers have started trading threats, accusations, and allegations which have the potential of negatively affecting the peace of Ghana and the peaceful coexistence of the Nigerians in Ghana. A statement signed by the president of the Igbo community in Ghana, Chief Onyema Ndarapu, said anybody who associates with the two persons does so at their own risk.
And here we are, years later, with this 419 man who used to call himself and prance around like a king, still to this day disturbing our peace. And his sidekick, so-called spokesperson, who claims to be Ghanaian. And we're going to delve deeper into it because he's a treacherous, treasonous one, if he indeed is a Ghanaian. A complete traitor. A reminder of the We Are Not Safe walk taking place next Saturday, September 6th. The starting point will be at the Obra spot and then converge at Independence Square. So see you all there. Let's show up in our numbers and continue with this message until our leaders become proactive instead of reactive. Also, I wanted to touch on Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's birthday taking place at the Ifea Sutherland Children's Park, which will be September 21st. The 419 man who used to call himself king had planned to celebrate his Yam festival that same day. However, the Ghana Traditional Council had told him to cease all those types of celebrations. But we know how hard-headed he is, and he's not going to give it up easily. Here is his letter saying he's postponed it. So, as usual, we have to keep our eyes on him because any wriggle room, he will try and slither through it. We expect it to be cancelled or held in Nigeria. So with that sorted out, let's delve into today's topic.
How about Chief Ihenetu?
Chief Ihenetu, if I had known that this would come up, I would have brought a publication, which we have shown.
Okay.
We took him to court.
Oh, really?
Yes, concerning it. Yes. So he is not the Igbo king. He can't be an Igbo king because in Igbo land, there is no Igbo king. And you cannot come to a different country whereby you don't have any subjects, you don't have any domain. We already have kings here. We owe our allegiance to the kings in the land, the owners of the land, who are the alluvial owners of the land. So are we going to duplicate what is already there? I went to court to stop him from doing the event at the first Sutherland Park. The first time he wanted to do it. So he went and did it in his house.
Folks, as we all heard, Igbos have no king. There is no king in Igbo land. I don't know how much clearer or louder it has to be said before it penetrates this 419 Azaman's skull or brain, because he refuses to heed to the edict that came from his own traditional rulers. The Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs was sworn in by President Mahama on January 24th, 2025. And guess who showed up barely a month later, according to this article dated February 26th. Self-aggrandizing 419 Azaman showed up as though he's an indigenous Ghanaian chief. The nerve of this guy. But I don't blame him. I blame our leaders who tolerate his BS shenanigans. As leaders, you got to be discerning and see through con artists. His own so-called spokesman admitted as much, that they've been conning everyone using Ghana as a front. You know how we always say they pretend to be in quote-unquote trade, hard workers in trade, but are always up to something else behind the scenes? But first, let's refresh our memories as to where we saw this rude guy who claims he's Ghanaian. Yeah, right. Where we initially saw him. Or at least where I first came across him. That was when the 419 man came trying to threaten and say he would take us to court and blah, 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 blah. And in the end, he was the one who didn't know whether he's a leader or a king or a chief because we dared him to. Yeah, this was the guy who did that interview. He said some blah, blah things on there, but I was like, whatever. Come to find out, he's more involved in this criminality going on. And I'm going to paraphrase what he said on the show that he was on. And I'll stream the channel's name so that you can go check out the whole thing on there. But I'm going to paraphrase parts of what he said that are pertinent to illustrating their criminality. And when we call them out, they have an attitude. These are the type of people who sold our ancestors as slaves. These are the traitors. If he's really Ghanaian, then he's a full-blown traitor. He is like those who are showing the Chinese how to destroy our water bodies. Because this guy is right smack in the middle of the criminality. That is self-aggrandizing guy who refuses to stop prancing around like a king in spite of all the warnings and all the edicts. But he's anyway, here he is.
I'm a girl from the body.
Oh, yeah, I'm from the body. Oh, yes, sir.
Me want me to make
Okay.
Me want me to make I'm a girl from the body.
Oh, I'm a junior.
I'm a junior.
I was just Igbo, you do.
Yeah, but that's the body.
Oh, yeah, la.
Yeah, the body.
Lambert.
Yeah, I
Abese.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't say.
Cousin, whatever you are doing, you are saying, you are going about it, I think you have to care consciously because it's not right, it's not fair. This is a human being who's working in Ghana here. You have a family here. The wife is a Ghanaian. The children are living here in Ghana. Initially, the man was calling himself king. At the blind side of the Lord he didn't know that you cannot call yourself SJ because the king of the Igbo community in Ghana. Upon further consultation and question, we've now understood that you cannot be a king in Ghana. The one who swallowed the Peter Coin is calling himself now the leader of the Igbo community in Ghana. I thought we should lie the sleeping dogs to lie. After you're just doing this, whatever you are doing, you should have a back of document. Do you have documents? Do you have documents to back what you're saying?
Let us.
I said, don't do this. Don't do this at all. Don't do this.
Sorry.
So you all saw his attitude, right? His aggressiveness. His unnecessary aggressiveness. Now let's listen to him expose themselves. And this is part of the implosion I talked about. Destroy from within and run when no one is chasing them. That's what's going to happen.
They are not the power players in the industry. Most of them are not chiefs. They are not staff chiefs. They are not traditional related people. These are boys that they have compassion for their community. And they feel like their papa no have taken over. But when the woman say, "Hey, branding, no, their papa na achieving in branding."
I don't know who he was referring to as the boys who are in some sort of contention or confrontation with the 419 man, and that they're not really power players in the industry. I don't know what type of industry he's talking about, because he was saying they don't really have authority to do anything. Towards the end, what he said was that it's all branding. So basically, he's telling us that the 419 man is actually a fake. He's a scammer because it's all branding and settings out of his own mouth, exposing his quote-unquote boss. That's what it has come to. Serves them right.
Branding and packaging. So who say only 240 who say only my picture. also not about the Jinaho, but also in another Joe Jinaho, but also yes, on which Nindinano, the business part of being a leader and diaspora. You go for now, London, America, Germany, USA, Nigeria, Liberia, any other parts of the world, no. We know say there is a big man somewhere who is creating networks and building business empire.
Folks, you heard it from the horse's mouth. It's all packaging and branding in order to impress those that are in the diaspora to come and do business with him. Those pictures are to impress people, to convince them that he has contacts. National security should go and investigate both this so-called Ghanaian traitor, who is supposedly the spokesman of this 419 man who no longer knows whether he's a king, chief, leader. You just can't make this up. Like, this is insanity. No wonder he's so desperate for the Yam Festival. That's when he gets his so-called quote-unquote investors. Yeah. So his golden goose is no longer going to lay those golden eggs for him. All those handshakes, all those pictures we see of him shaking hands with leaders. And this is to convince investors from abroad that he has contacts. And when we call him phony, he has an attitude with his arrogant self, trying to convince us that, hey, I married your sister. That Ghanaian sister, you've brainwashed her. You can take her with you to Nigeria. Because you're a danger to us. You are a danger to Ghana. Go do your shenanigans in Nigeria. Your own spokesperson is revealing your secrets. That's how implosion starts.
I will be on my way. I would have said, I will be on my way. I would have my home. I am for people on my way. They are Ghanaian sub chiefs. Omoakonya no musupa. And so, Omuni Omu official car about the same program called Rebecca. I've been from number 4. I'm workers telling me my family. I see what in the you bomb by man, no, weird. Now I hear Krabash, not the door now, but to quite Abba. I know I have a business in Ghana. I am for phone. The door now enemy. Where are you going to go? For the say, I was a community I can know. Get a Yoruba community I can know. No, but the overload of all Nigerians in Ghana. And there's like a growing go. You're one of the leaders, one of the community leaders in Keke. One in Bukeke. How would you do 4 million? Population organizing a lot of organizing 4 million. And you have a crab account. But then you know, it's more. It's more, do see a dear. And welcome my Igbo for 60%. 60% or 70% Igbo for. And I want to buy. I'm going to say,
folks, you heard him right. He's making fun of our chiefs and sub-chiefs. He says most of them are either have a single room or chamber and hall. Most of them don't even have cars. So if they need a ride somewhere, they need to call a friend to come and pick them up. And that they don't even know how to utilize. Some of them have important seats. How should I say, thrones, whatever. It's not a throne per se because they're not kings, but you get what I'm saying. So they don't utilize it. So he is the one who is sensible enough, quote unquote, sensible enough with his criminal minded. This man is not Ghanaian. And if he is, then he's been corrupted. He is a criminally minded person and I'm ready for him. He should come. The way his so-called boss tried to come and I'll see you in court. Hey, Bo, you better not even now. Because anybody share on a quick down. Call here, I dare you. Bonin dare neighbor, he's still trying to find his bearings here. Bonin, you're confused there. This is the beginning for you. Oh, yeah, fairly sell out like you. Kwashiabulu. Onagbene, this is the beginning of the end for you. Onagbene, you are a traitor, you are a treasonous person, and you are treacherous. This is the guy who showed them the weak link, the needy people within the Ghana Traditional Council. This is the guy. And now you see him? He used you guys, and now he's laughing at you. That's what you get. You were the loophole that they used to get access to this chieftaincy. But thank God we stopped that insanity in its tracks. It's not going to happen on this Ghana land. Never.
Runi, who knew what you said, the my who only a lot of any be an answer, or in Canania, say, and what's something to say.
Yeah, kind of very much. I won't become a phone. I won't cry. Crooked Sibia. You feel about it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, crying my part.
Na then I'll call the spokes communication here in the map.
So what's what building station? TV station.
Yeah.
And the maybe what be a juma. And I want when you're queen be. Now, when the man who are daily near met me a year. I was saying, yeah, dear, we mamma. Possibly be a memo say. Memo allowance to say, may never see a mouth. I'm telling him in the Muslim margin, Jenny. And I may reckon was them. I don't know.
So basically, this is a person who will sell his soul for a bit of chump change, because the host was taken aback. I could tell. So he's like, so are you also from Nigeria or are you Ghanaian? Just like the first host asked, Paul is it Adomoche asked, because Ghanaians, no matter what, are normally loyal to Ghana. They put Ghana first. So to find someone like this, something is off. And just as they have begun telling on themselves the truth, all of the truth will be revealed. He's one of those, almost like the man's children. They'll be more loyal to Nigeria than Ghana. The way he talks and he has brought them up, and his wife is brainwashed. Obviously, she's totally lost her Ghanaianness. So it could be that this is one of those products. These are the sellouts that will be dangerous to Ghana if we're not careful. And that is why we are going for the protest walk, so that we can start rooting them out and keeping them at bay. It's because of his inside information. That's how this criminal, like him, birds of the same feather, flock together. They found each other, and he gave the inside information as to how to access the chieftaincy. But it's imploded. It's over. See how he's talking like an okra mouth, revealing everything that there is to reveal, because they just don't grasp that Ghana is not Nigeria. You can only get away with things to an extent, and then you'll be reeled back to sanity. So he said he's Ghana, and then he was asked how he got the job, and then he's like, he kind of threw it back at the host and said, well, you have a TV station, so I was doing something similar, and then I met him, and he offered to take care of me. I discussed it with my wife, and so basically here I am. This traitor. May we all see his implosion and disgrace. Oh, show him, shame on you. Sell out.
Abushafo, moje tum say eye branding. Na say eye branding a ene no use Ghana din e de abunkofo outside, because what na Nigeria ya engine ntum. But obehye Ghana be no ken e wo Ghana. No branding ho say de omo kan ya ene e begina tum no abunkofo in the name of Ghana. Amanfo say allegedly scammers mebiri etua sika ma no. Ashawfo mebiri etua sika ma no allegedly. Amanfo mebiri say ene omo wote Ghana wa ye no onya ne sika free he. Omuso a businessman and or den or dear omu na come nsemu. Omuso oni asase. Na afedi e branding. Ghana for muji tum say branding and say branding. Na sa apadi a wo kase. Next wa me ati say papa na scammer. O yes scammer. Because obi a wo ye no so yo hene no onyo hene. Next wa yes scammer. One na ka kire me o nya na me ka o. Next wa yes scammer. Obeyi su Ghana din di abunkofo afaso. Next wa you obi o ye 419. Said one aba abontin be di Ghana for atam wo che say ye keke nya ye sim hunu na ye kasa hate speech no. Ne kasa mafo say or yes scammer, because no ma wo ye nyina ye branding azan en wo ye in the name of Ghana en wo let Ghana wo branding no when they come million am ka she na no di Ghana for mu hu ni sen e branding na ye branding kwa na nti mo nkwa na Nigeria must go.
Nigeria must go indeed. His own spokesperson has revealed the criminal enterprise they're running using the name of Ghana, because what he cannot do, I always say it, what he cannot do in Nigeria, they want to come to Ghana and do it and get away with it because of our weak leaders. Let me put because of some of our weak leaders who entertain and tolerate BS. His own spokesperson has said they are running criminal enterprise because everything is packaging and branding in order to scam so-called investors. Because in Nigeria, he wouldn't be able to do it because of the chaotic state. Where it's from is that university where students were sitting indoors with umbrellas. Yeah. Where he's from is those abandoned villages. The criminal activities that he wants to carry out, he cannot do it in his country. So he's going to come to Ghana and use marrying your wife after 3 months. You're not fooling anyone, but your cup is full and the end for you is near. It is over. We've been calling you out, and now your own people Your own people, your insiders, are the ones revealing your secrets. And the implosion has begun. This is your end. Your disgrace is nigh. Folks, I'm going to end it here. Thank you all so much for watching.
You know what, guys? I am so proud of Ghanaians because, of course, I know they will never allow anybody to bring the name of their country down. There are people who value the reputation of their country. Ghana no be anyhow country. Ghana na motherland. They carry Ghana like gold. If una no know, abeg, no today. And I'll advise you that always come and be talking anyhow. Please, my advice for you is to just go and check the history. Go and check the history of Ghana. There you understand that, hey, they are freedom fighters. They are not just anyhow people. They are freedom fighters. They are the if you know what these people went through to make Ghana who Ghana is today, hey, una no go come they do whatsoever. Those things when una they come they talk, or all those things when una come Ghana they do. I'm telling you. So please check the history and get back to me. Yes, I will be right here waiting for your response. Thank you so much. And as for this Igbo king, this fake Igbo king, I leave you to Ghanaians. We have no worries again, I dey tell you. I leave you to Ghanaians. They go deal with you accordingly. I trust my Ghanaians now. Guys, this brings me to the end of my video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do all to like, subscribe to the channel, share this video to as many eyes out there. I believe they will watch and learn from it. I love you guys. Respect. Bye.